You don't need more confidence. Wait, I should use the microphone. Yeah. Okay, we got a little microphone. Okay. I used to think confidence was something that you earned, something you collected, something that showed up one day and finally gave you permission to become who you wanted to be. I thought confident people were different, fearless, certain, sure of themselves. But the older I get, the more I realize I had it backwards, because confidence isn't something that starts the journey. Confidence is what grows because of it. I think a lot of us are waiting until we're ready, waiting until we're talented enough, through practice, smart enough, healed enough, all of the things, attractive enough, successful enough, waiting for some magical moment where fear and certainty arrive. But what if that moment never comes? What if the people you admire aren't less afraid than you? What if they just learned how to move while they were afraid, instead of freezing in the fight or flight, I guess? I need to not go off script. Think about it. Nobody feels confident. Nobody feels confident the first time at all. I was just watching my old videos back and I was like thinking about this and I was like, I need to make a video about this right now. So I'm doing that. I was like, already as I'm making videos from where I was, I can see my confidence coming back a little bit, and it's something that I want to talk about. So yeah. But yeah, not the first song, not the first video that I've ever made. Oh my god, the first video I ever made, I had it privated for the longest time. But then I unprivated it recently because I became comfortable with who I am. I unprivated a lot of videos actually, but the first time is always awkward. It's like that's obvious, isn't it? It's messy, it's uncomfortable, and honestly, it's kind of terrible. But that's not failure. That's the price of entry. The biggest lie I ever believed was when I feel confident, I'll start. Because confidence doesn't create action, action creates confidence. Every time you do something difficult, your mind gathers evidence. Evidence that says, I survived, I figured it out, I can do hard things. And eventually, those pieces of evidence become belief. It's like the Inside Out 2 movie, I guess. You could think about it like that. Um, the problem is that most people are trying to build confidence without taking action. They're standing at the edge of the pool trying to learn how to swim. They're waiting for certainty in situations that only create certainty through experience, and because of that, they stay stuck. Not because they aren't capable, but because they're waiting for a feeling that was never supposed to come first. I think courage gets overlooked. Everyone talks about confidence, but nobody talks about courage. Courage is the real hero of the story. Confidence says, I know I can do this. Courage says, I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to anyway. And courage comes first. Every single time. Some of the biggest moments in my life happened before I believed in myself, not after, before. I didn't have certainty, I didn't have proof, I didn't have guarantees. I just had a feeling that staying the same was becoming more painful than trying. And sometimes that's enough. Sometimes that's all you get. A tiny whisper, a small nudge, a quiet voice saying, go. What if you're waiting for a version of yourself that only existed on the other side of action? And what if the confidence that you're searching for is actually waiting for you? Not where you are, but where you're afraid to go. Because every person you admire, every person that you admire started as a beginner, and every creator posted something imperfect. Every artist made work they weren't proud of. Every speaker stumbled over their words. And every successful person has a collection of moments they'd rather forget. But they kept moving, and movement changed them. Maybe confidence isn't a personality trait. Maybe confidence is a memory of all the times you showed up when it would have been easier not to. A memory of all the times you chose growth over comfort. A memory of all the times you bet on yourself, even when you weren't sure. So, if you've been waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel qualified, waiting to feel confident, this is your reminder that you don't need more confidence. You just need one more act of courage. You need one act of courage. One step, one decision, one moment where you stop asking fear for permission. Because one day you'll look back and realize something. The person you wanted to become was never hiding inside confidence. They were hiding inside the action you were afraid to take, and every step forward was introducing you to them. Like and subscribe, comment, and follow along my journey in the links in bio. Love you guys. Stay cool, stay true, stay you, and stay alive. Bye.